So it's Assata here with another docey dose. And I just got this thought, like, the more excuses that you make, the more mistakes you make. Like, because you're not even fulfilling what you know in your heart that you want to do, that you are called to do. You just keep making excuses. You allow the world to sway you into choosing your flesh instead of living in your spirit. Because when you create, you living in your spirit. Even if you making a baby, you living in your spirit. Like, and that's just what life is. Like, you living in your flesh is when you living in lust. It's the 7 deadly sins. Or like I like to call them the 7 sins of self. Like, that's lust, gluttony, anger, sloth, greed, what's the other one? Envy, pride. Yeah, pride. Definitely pride. Okay, that's good. That's a part of gossip and degrading and belittling people and making people not treating others how you want to be treated. Like, you're sitting there talking about all of these people. Like, who cares? Like, honestly and truly, y'all just y'all just want to talk about other people to distract you from yourself. You like, that's all that is. Like, when you practice those 7 sins of self, that's you distracting yourself from yourself. Like, that's the only reason why you will stuff your face with food, knowing that you full already, or like you'll go overindulge in pleasure. You go overindulge in winning. Like, you overly, like, an obsession is too expensive. Like, honestly and truly, like, an obsession of anything, because like that's the only reason why you make excuses for something, is because you are obsessing over something that's not truly fulfilling to you. That's why they like when they was like people that get blackout drunk, like, and I'm specifically talking about P Valley. I'm breaking down the things that's been on my mind about it. Like, the lady, she was blackout. She'll drink herself till she blackout drunk because she was in her sorrow, and she wound up missing out on something that she needed to miss out on in the scenario, in my opinion. But like, you won't be able to be there for people when they need you the most, because you so stuck in your own shit that you can't even see it. You can't even see life clearly, and they don't even trust you to be yourself. They don't even trust you to be there for real and be rational. And that's something I've been really learning. Like, you have to find balance. Anything that you do, you have to do in moderation. I don't care what it is or who you are or what you've been through. You have to do that shit in moderation. It becomes a problem when it disconnects you from your spirit and you can't think clearly. You can't. You unable to feel anything. You being destructive instead of constructive. And what's the last one? You just overall weak because you don't have the strength to be here, be present in the moment. You so stuck in the past. You so hung on the future. Like, the reason why you obsess is because you aren't being present in the moment and being in sitting in stillness and being there with yourself. Sometimes you literally have to do that. no matter what it entails for other people around you or the environment around you. I ain't saying neglect your responsibilities, but how can you be responsible to other people, places, and things if you're not even being responsible to yourself first? Like, at the end of the day, we came into this world by ourselves, and we're gonna leave this world by ourselves. So it's like we have to respect our mind, body, and soul, and do what we were called on this earth to do, regardless of whatever anybody else think or say about it. Like, it's some people that's gonna give you advice, and it's some people that's gonna give you hate. You have to learn to discern between the two, because a wise man can play the fool, but the fool can't play a wise man. You can like, and also like, um they said in the show, the devil was once an angel, and that's true. Like, the devil can, the devil, a devil, an evil entity can put on angel wings and appear to be something that you would accept until you do fully, until you fully put your guard down. And then the moment that you do, that's when they gonna come get you. That's when they gonna get you. That's when they got you exactly where they want you. And it's like, real eyes realize the real lies. You have to be willing to see life for what it is. And that comes with living in spirit and not in your flesh. You got to keep it real with yourself. You can't just obsess over the things that you cannot control. You have to only control what you can. You have the wisdom to discern between the both, but control what you can. I kid you not, it'll take so much stress off of your plate. Like, it'll lessen your plate to a point where you can barely see what's on it, because you were able to create more things to put on it, because you realize how empty the plate was. It was just full of everybody else's shit. And I'm gonna leave it at that. Peace and love.